right, so we're adding area of a sector, okay, which is this space right here that I kind of drew a lattice through. Arc angle over 360 equals area of a sector over pi r squared. So instead of 2 pi r, it's pi r squared. And we're going to talk about volume of a cone, which is 1/3 pi r squared h. And h is the distance from the center of the circle of the cone to the top of the point of the cone. Okay. All right, let's go over your classwork. Okay, we're looking at arc length and area of sector. Okay, I'm going to review arc length a little bit and then go over area of a sector. Okay, so for number 1, we want to find the bolded arc. So we know we're going to take 315 over 360 equals, I don't know that distance, so I'm going to name it x, over 2 pi 11. Okay, and let's do the approximate answer, which means I'm going to times it. So I'm going to go 2 pi 11 times 315 equals 21,771.2 equals 360x. And then I'm going to divide it by 360. And x equals 60.48 feet. Okay, this is exactly what we did yesterday. I'm not going to go over any more of this. You had lots of practice yesterday, but these first 4 are just finding arc length. And you're going to have to read the directions carefully today for the homework because it's arc length and area of a sector mixed together. Okay, so let's start with some area of the sector. See if it's very different. Okay, so remember, we're going to do angle, that's 90, over 360, equals, I don't know the area of this sector, so I'm going to say x, over pi 14 squared. Okay, so I'm going to do pi 14 squared times 90, 55,417.7 equals 360x. Divide by 360. And x equals 153.94 centimeters squared. Remember, when we're dealing with area, we have to have it squared. Let's try 6. Okay, you guys tell me, how do I set up my little proportion? 135 over 360 equals? Pi. Good. So I'm going to put pi 13 squared times 135 in my calculator. And I get 71,675.4 equals 360x. And then what do I do, guys? And what is your answer? What does x equal? 199.1, because we went around to the nearest tenth. I didn't do it over there, but I should have. Feet squared. Okay, why don't you guys try 7 and 8 right now, and I will do the same, and then we'll compare answers, okay? 7 and 8. We ready or we need another minute? Okay. Number 7, you should get 52.4 inches. 52.4 inches. And number 8, you should get 11.8 meters. 11.8 meters. Okay, so let me show you two without a picture. You're going to do it the same way. You're going to go 60 over 360 equals x over pi 7 squared. So we're going to just put that in our calculator. Hey, what can I do for you, Finn? Pi 7 squared times 60 gives me 9,236.28 equals 360x. Divide both sides by 360, and I get x equals 25.7 kilometers squared. You guys want to try 10 on your own? Why don't you guys try 10 on your own? I'll do it too. Compare. Try number 10. Okay, you should have gotten 96.2 meters squared. 96.2 meters squared. Okay, let's go ahead and look at volume of cones. Remember, we're dealing with that equation, which is given right here as well on the top of your paper. We're going to just look at number 1. We're going to go 1/3 pi 5 squared times 12. You stick that in your calculator. You can do 1 divided by 3 in your calculator pretty easily. Times pi times 5 squared times 12. And you get 314.16. I'm going to round it to the nearest tenth. Centimeters. And when we talk about volume, it's centimeters what? Cubed. That's it. Okay. Make sure you do number 10. It gives you the information. Just don't forget about it just because there's not a picture. Okay. All right. You have the rest of the hour to work on arc length and sector area homework and the volume of cones.